I saw a man laugh while lightning hit the mountain. Everyone thought he was crazy. Now I understand. He wasn't crazy. He was free. I was 19 when I met the monk. Our village sat at the foot of a tall, dark mountain. Storms were common there. When thunder came, it wasn't just noise, it was fear. People said spirits lived in the mountain. If lightning struck your home, it meant the gods were angry. But the monk didn't believe that. He lived alone on the highest cliff. No roof, no walls, just a stone bench and a small wooden bowl. Every night, he would sit there and meditate, even when rain poured down. We called him Tara, but no one really talked to him. People feared him more than they respected him. One night, the storm came worse than ever. The sky turned red. The air was thick. Lightning hit trees. Roofs caught fire. People screamed and ran for cover. But the monk, he climbed the mountain. I followed from a distance, hiding behind rocks. I thought he had lost his mind. Rain slapped my face. Wind pushed me back. But he kept walking, slow and calm, barefoot on sharp stones. When he reached the top, he raised his arms toward the sky and laughed. A deep, peaceful laugh. And then lightning struck right behind him. The flash was so bright I thought he was dead. But when the light faded, he was still standing. His robe was smoking, but he didn't move. He just sat down and closed his eyes like nothing happened. I ran back, shaking. All night, I couldn't sleep. The next morning, I climbed up again, thinking I'd find his body. But he was alive, sitting there, smiling at the sunrise. I asked him, "Why did you laugh in the storm? Were you not afraid?" He looked at me for a long time and said,
"Fear is the first lightning. It strikes inside you before the real one ever comes."
I didn't understand at first, so he picked up a small stone and threw it into the valley.
That stone doesn't fight the wind, it just falls, but it never suffers, because it doesn't try to control where it lands.
Then he stood up and said,
People suffer because they want to control what they can't. When you stop fighting storms, you learn how to stand in them.
A few days later, another storm came. The monk didn't come down. Lightning hit the top of the mountain again. That time, it burned his hut completely. We never found him, only his bowl, blackened, but not broken. Years have passed since then. Whenever life hits me hard, when I lose money, when people lie, when the world feels heavy, I remember that laugh. He wasn't laughing at the storm. He was laughing because he was finally free from fear. I saw a man laugh while lightning hit the mountain. Everyone thought he was crazy, but maybe he was the only sane one among us, because when the storm comes, you can hide like everyone else, or you can learn to stand in the rain and smile. Subscribe and like the channel for more.